Liberal MPs left a cold Canberra,
Been a train wreck.
not expecting a warm welcome at home.
The Australian people will be rightly very unforgiving.
Some demanding party reform to end the leadership turmoil once and for all.
But I think it's important we consider any models that are currently in use. We don't want to keep repeating this. We don't want to keep reliving this.
In 11 years since John Howard, the Liberals have had 5 leaders, including 3 Prime Ministers: Brendan Nelson, Malcolm Turnbull, Tony Abbott, Turnbull again, now Scott Morrison, with 3 unsuccessful challenges in between.
It's just ghastly.
Kevin Rudd is urging the Liberals to adopt his reforms to Labor, giving MPs and party members a say in who leads.
Well, I think that's a stupid idea. Well, have a look at the Labor Party now. It doesn't matter what happens. They're stuck with Bill Shorten.
Although criticised for never challenging his leader,
we don't want anyone to be injured here.
Peter Costello also isn't opposed to knives being drawn.
This is how things happen. The old gives way to the new.
CORY Bernardi left the Liberals to start the Australian Conservatives after Tony Abbott was removed.
I'm not sure if the party needs reform at all. What it needs is a consistent and stable policy platform.
I just think the whole idea of Liberal Party moving too far to the left is frankly fanciful.
For all the talk of unity now, history suggests unless there is reform, the uneasy truce between the Liberals' moderate left faction and Conservative right won't last. The so-called insurgents deny they're still plotting for change.
The good news is we've drawn the line, we've got a new leadership team.
One that will continue to watch its back. Alex Hart, 7 News.
And political editor Mark Riley has exclusive details on a very important appointment to the new Prime Minister's cabinet.
Yes, Kay, one of the meetings Scott Morrison had today was with Matthias Cormann, and I understand at that meeting Senator Cormann accepted the new Prime Minister's offer to remain as Finance Minister and significantly as leader of the government in the Senate, placing the Conservative power broker back at the centre of the new leadership team. Now, this is significant for a couple of reasons. It was Matthias Cormann who deserted Malcolm Turnbull on Thursday, effectively killing his prime ministership by telling him wrongly, as it turned out, that Senator Cormann's close friend Peter Dutton had the numbers to roll him. Now, those events, of course, led instead to Scott Morrison becoming Prime Minister. Now, Mr Morrison and Senator Cormann have worked very closely together on the last 3 budgets as Treasurer and Finance Minister, but bringing Matthias Cormann back to the heart of the new government will be seen as a strong gesture of healing and reconciliation by the new Prime Minister, who has a lot of healing to do. As for Peter Dutton, well, he says in that exclusive interview with 7 News that he's told Scott Morrison he's willing to serve in Cabinet too, and I think Mr Morrison will confirm that when he announces his frontbench team, which I expect to happen as soon as tomorrow or possibly on Tuesday.